All right, so interesting story. Here's what to do when your ex reaches out and gives you something really passive aggressive and in a threatening manner. Here's what you do. This situation happened to me today, ironically, with my ex, and we've been broken up for definitely over a year and a half. Okay. And I got a random passive aggressive text kind of out of the blue. Last time that we spoke, it was pretty cordial, maybe like 4 or 5 months ago, just to check in. Hey, how are you? No hard feelings, blah, blah, blah. It was cool, right? So we haven't had each other blocked or anything, but today I got a really strange passive aggressive text in a threatening way, right? So it actually threatened my job, my livelihood, and I was kind of taken aback. I was like, this is strange. Where is this coming from? Okay. To which I respond, WTF question mark, where is this coming from? And to no response. So here's what you need to know about this is sometimes exes, regardless of whether you think things are patched over or you've gone your separate ways or they're seeing someone new, whatever, you can get passive aggressive text because this person is going through something in their life. You have to remember everything that another person does is just a reflection of their own internal beliefs about how they are feeling about themselves at this point. So without me self-coaching too much, right, I just said, hey, are you okay? Right? To which I got no response, whatever. I don't need a response. I'm not going to let it affect me more than that. But if I chose to get emotional and say, wait, don't threaten me, like, how dare you, blah, 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 and I started getting into it, that probably would have baited an emotional conversation to which neither one of us would win and more threats would ensue. So whenever you're talking with an ex, you have to maintain a clear state of mind. This person is not the person that you're in a relationship with. They are not the person that you knew. They are someone completely different. And whether it feels rational or irrational, regardless of where they are in their life, they are simply doing what is a reflection that they are feeling about themselves in that very moment. You do not need to look into it more than that, okay? But if you choose to get emotional and you respond in an emotional way, you lose. You always lose, right? So respond, be logical, be cordial, and then just move on, right? And let it go. There's no conversation that needs to be done, whatever. It was very strange. I don't know where it came from. And I'm not going to let it bother me anymore. Like, that was what it was. Kind of strange. Whatever. I'm just now probably going to block them and just wish them well energetically and just move on with my life, right? Because I'm much happier now. So, not that she was a bad person. She was a great person. I'm grateful for our times. But sometimes you have to just take things for what they are and not necessarily at face value, right? Everything that people do is ultimately a reflection of them and how they feel about themselves in a given moment. Do not take that personally. Remember, act logical, not emotional, and you will always win at the end of the day. See you guys in the next one.